Hey guys, Kingo here, and we did it. 600 people watched me scream at the top of my lungs. And that just means a lot to me. Like it really, really, really does. I never thought I'd make it this far. I know I said this multiple times, but I'm just so speechless. And like we got to 600 in 2 days. That was amazing. And we've reached like 500 subs. I started with 25. We reached 500 in a year. That's really good. And we're reaching 600. Holy moly. It's really, really good. I I want to thank you each 609 of you, all of you. And I just don't know what to say. I'm just so speechless. Like I no script, no nothing. I'm just really, really like so shocked by these numbers and the support you guys have given me with these videos. It's amazing, and I really appreciate that very much. But yeah, so let's get on with the Q&A, shall we? So, let's see here. Anime Man asks, "What was it that made you start drawing?" Well, this was a really, really long time ago. I think it's 3 or 4 years ago at this point. I drew Rocco and Heifer from Rocco's Modern Life, but they looked really crappy. I would show the image here, but that's like lost. I can't find that sketchbook that has that sketch anywhere. But it was that, and it looked really, really bad at the time. But I was like, you know what? This isn't too bad. I'm gonna keep going on with this. So I kept on drawing, and I was like, yo, drawing is pretty fun. I'm gonna make this as a hobby. I said, and so years later, I am an artist now. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Glitch asks, "What is your favorite Dragon Ball character?" Okay, so Dragon Ball Super, it's Hit, Jiren, and Goku Black. But just in Dragon Ball in general, it's Frieza, Cell, Vegeta, Saiyan Saga Vegeta, or just basic, normal Vegeta, like Dragon Ball Super Vegeta. But for me, Saiyan Saga Vegeta, and Raditz. I think Raditz is really, really, really underrated. And of course, Goku is my favorite. Come on. He's Goku. He's Goku. But yeah, a lot of characters. I actually, just to put it this way, I like every single character in Dragon Ball except for Oolong. I don't know what's up with Oolong, but I just don't like the character, and I have no idea why. But yeah, yeah. Viopep says, I hope that I pronounced that correctly. "How did you find out that you could voice act or wanted to voice act?" So, as a kid, I would watch cartoons, a lot of cartoons, like Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, SpongeBob, Ren and Stimpy, all that. And I don't know, I just found the idea of doing so many voices really, really, it really interested me. And so, like, for example, Tom Kenny, that man does like a million voices, and he is my childhood. He's my childhood, man. And yeah, back then I used to, I can't really remember much since it was a long time ago, but I remember back then I used to do impressions of Mickey Mouse, Goofy, Stitch, SpongeBob and all that, and people will go crazy for it. That was like probably 7 years ago or something like that. But then, but yeah, I thought it was cool, so I kept doing that, improving, making new voices, and yeah, all that. Cheese Stick says, "Which characters do you enjoy voicing the most, and why?" Well, for me, as of now, it's Vegeta, Frieza, Cell, and definitely. I don't do it too often, but I definitely like voice acting as Dragon Ball Z Broly. Really, I have the most fun with Dragon Ball Z Broly. Like, the most fun. And same goes for All Might, but I don't do him as much anymore. And finally, Prolast Media asked, if you could make your own animated TV show, what would it be about? Okay, so back then, I say maybe a year and a half at this point, I just started making like original designs, but like they're like original. I don't think I've seen anything like this anywhere else, or at least for me. And yeah, I wanted to make the plot, but I just never could. And plus, um, I wanted to wait until I was older, so that way I have a higher budget and I can animate much more better. But I'll throw my original characters up on screen. See here, I these are really old, like really old. I think these characters are like most of these characters are like a year old. This was most of these was back then when I used to draw on paper, which everyone started drawing on paper. Come on, or at least mostly everyone drew on paper. But yeah, I'm not sure what to do with these characters yet. But I I made them. That's a start. Not too sure what I can do with them, but yeah. So that's all the questions. I hope I answer your questions very well. And if you still have, and if I missed out on anything, please do let me know. Don't be shy. And I'll see you all next time. My 609 of you. Goodbye.